All right, hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Hope all of you are doing well. Today, I want to talk to you guys about Field of View in Apex Legends. Just a quick guide to help you make your decision on what's the best field of view for you. Now, I have been asked what is my field of view. I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys out there have also looked at what pro players use as their field of view and might be confused on what you should use as your own field of view. So, this is a few pointers that you can keep in mind when choosing your own field of view. So, to get started with, some basics about the field of view that you probably already know is it ranges from 70 to 110. Now, that's basically the angle you can see. By default, it is 90. And it overall basically means is how much of the map or how much of whatever you are looking at or which direction you are looking at, how much of it can you see? Now, there's not a lot of complexities in even understanding what's the best field of view for yourself. It's quite simple, and we'll get into that in just a moment. Now, before that, just one more thing that it's also a little bit like how much zoom you have. So, the more field of view, the less the zoom means you have kind of zoomed out, and the less the field of view, the closer it is to 70, it is like a zoom in. So now that translates directly into how your targets or your opponents and enemies look. So more the field of view, zoomed out image, smaller the targets. Less the field of view, zoomed in image, bigger the targets. So, if a zoomed in image or a less field of view has bigger targets, why do pro players still have field of views in the range of hundreds and a lot of people have it maxed out to 110? And this is one of the questions I will answer in this video. So deciding the field of view has a couple of factors. One of them is how much do you want to see, how much of the area do you want to scout. Second is comfortability, and then one of the main things is also aim. What is the correct field of view so that you are comfortable in aiming? Now, so what the high field of view allows you to do? So high field of view allows you to see more of your area. You can scout more. Basically, that's the main advantage of a high field of view. You can look further away and you can look at the corner of your eye. So if somebody or if some enemy is just in the corner of your eye, you can spot them because your field of view is higher. Whereas if it was lesser, that won't be shown on your screen. So that is one major advantage that a high field of view has. Also, it can sometimes be comfortable if you have a high field of view. Personally, my field of view is at 100, mainly because I do want to scout a little, and also that I feel it's comfortable to have a higher field of view. Now, what does low field of view give you mainly? So, in my opinion, one of the biggest reasons to have low field of view is it makes your enemies feel closer, and especially it helps you when you're hip firing or you are firing at range. And if you have, say, a high field of view, just try to decrease your field of view by like 10 or 20 points, and you will see that the target actually looks significantly bigger. And maybe you'll also notice that your hip fire accuracy has increased and close range accuracy has increased. So this is there. Now there's another point that when you decide a field of view, try to keep it constant and don't keep changing it all the time, because if you change your field of view because how the environment is actually scaling in your screen right now, sometimes it might throw off your sensitivity also. Because let's take an example. If you are looking at a target now which is smaller because you have a higher field of view, so it's going to kind of move less because the whole area in which it's moving has also become smaller. So on your screen it will look like it is moving less, and vice versa for a lower field of view. So it might hamper your sensitivity and throw it off. So now that we talked about that a lower field of view is good for aiming at especially hip firing and close ranges, then why do pros still use higher field of view? The answer is that Apex is a battle royale game and there is more to it than just aiming. You have to know what's the best position to take, where your enemies are positioned, where they are moving. And to do all this, you need maximum information. You also can get information about, are you getting third party? So maybe somebody is moving just at the corner of your screen, but if your field of view is less, you won't be able to see that. So Apex, being a strategic game as a battle royale, there is a lot of information gathering that you have to do, in which the higher field of view helps you. And you can definitely get used to aiming in a higher field of view. As I was saying, that aiming in hipfire and close range is much easier on a lower field of view. It doesn't make a lot of difference, in my opinion, from mid to long range because targets are anyway small, even if you have a high field of view, they're quite small. So you won't notice that much of a difference. At least I did not notice. Let me know if you guys try it out and notice the differences down in the comment section. So, coming back to information gathering, you need as much information as possible to make the best choice of what do you need to do in that moment. And that is one of the reasons why pro players have high field of view. Now, this doesn't mean that you crank your field of view all the way to 110. It's not necessary to have 110. I have my field of view set at 100. Now, what I suggest is do try a higher field of view, and if you feel that you're not feeling comfortable, and or you just don't require to see that much area because you're not looking towards the corner of your screen that much, or you're not focused at the edges of your field of view, so you can definitely reduce it down because that might help you increase your aim. And maybe that's what you're trying to do. You're just trying to have better aim than just look at those small dots of enemies running around towards the edge of your screen or something. So depending upon what you want, just fiddle around with the field of view. I have given you a few pointers on what works in which way and which kind of field of view helps you to do what. So I hope this video is going to be helpful in some or the other way, and I hope I have given you a direction to try and set the perfect field of view for yourself. All right, guys, that's it for this video. I hope this video was helpful, and I hope I have given you a slight direction to get the perfect field of view. So, if I did, if you found this video helpful, please do leave a comment down below and smash that like button. It helps me out a lot. And if you want to see more content like this, do hit that subscribe button. And as always, a huge thanks for watching this video. I hope it helps. I hope you enjoy. And I will see you guys